No, there's a thin line between that name and that.
English alpha.
The more than one.
I know he's really alpha, but he's modernizing it to alpha.
Really? You want to redeem me? Come on.
Yes, I want to congratulate the judiciary for dispensing such a remarkable judgment, where they have given so many distinctions and clarity about what citizenships mean, what is the meaning of dual citizen, and some distinctions that we are very blurring to some extent, while some of us were unable to understand, especially the ordinary people. And I want to congratulate our democracy in Sierra Leone, because such a remarkable judgment contributes towards the development of our democracy. It's a plus for our democracy. It shows that to some extent the judiciary is being independent. So the judgment yesterday falls within 3 ambits. We are talking about the independence of the judiciary, the politics of the law. And then we are talking about the morality aspect of everything. Yes, of course, we all can aware and we can recollect sometimes back so many petition cases about dual citizenships and election irregularities and blah 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 blah, you know, and one of them was the case of Kanda Yunkela. And also we all are aware 2018, that is before 2018, when the very senior lawyer by the name of Francis Gabido raised the issue about dual citizenship, where he spoke about the 1973 Citizenship Act amended by the 2006 amended act. You know, he came out with a very brilliant submissions that dual citizenship, anyone that holds dual citizenship is not qualified by way of law. All the legal luminary, like the likes of Pamon Fufana, they went on the contrary. I don't know where they were coming from. That no, the law does not in any way preclude or stop a dual citizen not to contest for electoral positions. But we have seen now that at the end of the day, lawyer Francis Gabidon has been the victim. Wow. By the judgment rendered in favor of Dr. Kande Yunkela. Yeah, well, yesterday what we learned is you should realize that the judgment has spoken some distinguishable lines, that they should know the difference between someone who has gone, who was born here and left, who had left for United States of America or England, any part of the world, and naturalized, and other people who are coming from other countries and naturalizing in Sierra Leone. And also, they also establish other principles about denouncing citizenships. For instance, you can renounce your citizenship in Sierra Leone, automatically you are disqualified for position, for any electoral position. But you can, if you have not renounced your citizenship for Sierra Leone, and you have gone to another country and you have got your citizenship, the fact that you have not renounced the one in Sierra Leone, then that makes you eligible to contest. And they also looked into the fact of Kande Yunkela's case. For instance, at the time, let's assume we come into the fact, because we have to look at the point of law and the point of fact. The point of fact is this: at the time he sent in his application for the position of for contesting for the parliamentarian seat there, and also for the presidential seat, was he a citizen of America? It is not, the point is not at the time he was certified to contest, but at the time he sent his application. For instance, you may now apply, I want to go for the seat of constituency 128. At the time you are filling that your form, you are sending that application. The question is, were you a citizen of another country? It was a point of fact there. So that was a very good thing. So in the sense that at the time Kande Yunkela was sending his application, he has renounced his citizenship then. Are you understanding the fact? He has renounced his citizenship before he made the application. Because had he made the application,
So that was his saving grace.
Yes, of course. You know, there are so many. You know, the judges were so brilliant, especially Justice Bramak. Man, that judgment, especially what Justice Bramak did. His summary judgment was very solid, and the grounds, the point of fact, and the point of law. So we have now known that, my brother, before I'm going to make now to do my application, I must make sure I'm not a citizen of Guinea. I'm not a citizen. So I cannot tell you, okay, let me do the application first. And then I'll go now to go and announce my citizenship, and then I come.
You are not saying that basically it is now an established legal fact that when you are a dual citizen, you are not eligible to contest for any political position.
Yes, a precedent that has been set that you being a dual citizen, yeah, of course, the law has made the provision that you are not eligible to contest. But there are other circumstances of which the law has seen other grey areas. You see, we need to actually amend our constitutions and the laws of Sierra Leone. The laws has established, the constitution has established so many rights, basic principles, but the constitution has not protected those rights and principles. That is why you can see my brother Kone will say, I'm going for A, and I will use the B, contrary. You will see some similarities, but when you look at it, it's like the law is favoring Mr. Kone and is favoring me. So the law in Sierra Leone needs to take a position of one man standing. Are you understanding? So now the advice is, whenever you are going to fill that form, that declaration form that you want to contest,
that is your political career starts.
Don't say I will fill the declaration form and then I will leave for America now. I go and announce my citizenship. No, you ought to have done that before you fill in that form. Because the moment you are filling that form and you are a citizen, when you are filling it, it's a deceit, it's a fraud. Because you are making false declaration. At the moment you have made the false declaration, so why are you saying in our local language, no, let me fill the form first. Why don't feel that? Go America now. Why go America now? Go in-house. By the time they can now, then go can call me now for go do blah blah and neck now for certify. If you do that, it's a crime. You are not qualified.
Okay, that's a very interesting fact. I'll come back to you. I mean, I know there are a lot of areas that need to educate us on in this Supreme Court judgment. I mean,